When your blood pressure's off, it can mean all kinds of things for your diet and lifestyle. You may have to give up or reduce salt. You may have to start taking medication. And if you don't get your blood pressure under control, it could lead to a serious complication, like a heart attack. Dr. Milady Murphy's here from Shelton State's Health and Wellness Center to tell us more. Dr. Murphy, it's nice to see you again.
Daniel, it's always good to see you. You know, you're absolutely right. The American Heart Association has some wonderful tips for our viewers out there, and they're kind of tried and true, and they're the basic things that you mentioned, like reducing salt, very powerful, to 1,500 milligrams a day, being aware of trans fats and staying away from them. These are all powerful tips. They're also recommending, and during the holiday season, you know, to eat, but the right things. More fruits, more vegetables, more legumes. Use olive oil in your preparation, in your food prep. Stay away from fried foods. And of course, exercise. But just recently, now I don't want anyone to run and go do this, the American Heart Association has endorsed this very powerful study by using supplements to lower blood pressure significantly. But I want to say this, I want to preface what I'm going to say before I give out that information by saying, if you're going to do this, talk to your physician before you do any supplementation in lowering blood pressure, along with nutrition and exercise. A very powerful study was done with 1,700 people. Median age was 66. Everyone was put on the supplement CQ10 and aged garlic extract for daily for 6 weeks. At the end of 6 weeks, those that took those supplements, and they all had 140/90, which is deemed high blood pressure, they all lowered their blood pressure by the systolic, meaning the top number, by over 20 points. That's significant. And the diastolic, the bottom number, by 10 points. Now, again, I want to preface, if you're going to do these supplements, talk to your physician first, because you don't know if they will interact in a negative way with any medicine that you're on or the food you're eating.
Now, the CQ10, I'm not sure about it, but the aged garlic extract, that sounds like something you could pick up at a Whole Foods store or something like that.
Well,
right?
you make a really good point. You could get both of them at you know, a quality food store. They're supplements, and that's what they are. So you can get them in a grocery store. You can get them at a health food store. Again, before you would do any of that and you have high blood pressure, my first thing, even though that's endorsed by the American Heart Association, my first thing is change of diet, like we talked about, you know, more fruits and vegetables, lower the salt intake, very powerful, by 1,500 milligrams. If you don't know what foods to choose, go on the internet and type in the Mediterranean diet, highly recommended by the American Heart Association. Also type in the DASH diet, D-A-S-H. Both of those diets are highly endorsed by the American Heart Association, along with exercise. Now, in making those healthy food choices, if you're going to add those supplements, CQ10 and aged garlic extract, talk to your physician.
And it's aged garlic extract. You can't get that off of old pizza
No.
the next day. Or old spaghetti.
You can put garlic in your food. That's also good for you, too.
All right, super. Dr. Murphy, thank you so much
Always
for
a
being
pleasure,
with us.
Danny.
You can find out more about the Health and Wellness Center online at sheltonstate.edu or by calling 205-391-2994. We'll talk.